This is a toy spot on the Mattel WWE Legends Series 2. We're looking today at the Iron Sheik. Really aside from, as I flip around to the back here, really aside from a couple of examples, this is a very solid wave. I think, if anything, the only figure I might likely pass, because I still have yet to pick him up, is Terry Funk. But really, the rest of the figures that make up this lineup, very, very strong. Big fan of Iron Sheik. I think at the time I was growing up watching Iron Sheik, he was tag teamed with Nikolai Volkov. We've got a picture of the Iron Sheik at the back, doing only what the Sheik normally does. I'm sure he's saying something about USA, pa! Yeah, #1. Down below we got Iron Sheik. On the back of the package, as I was already there, we've got the same picture of Iron Sheik. The read-up titles held: the WWE Champion, World Tag Team Champion. Not quite right. I mean, really, he would have been the WWF Champion, but oh well. Memorable moment: Iron Sheik will always be remembered for ending Bob Backlund's nearly 6-year run as the WWE Champion in December 1983. It is very jarring to continue to read this as WWE Champion, but obviously they can't use WWF. But amid controversy, the rivaled Iranian had injured Backlund during a televised endurance challenge using the Sheik's famed Persian clubs, and would take advantage just days later during a title match at Madison Square Garden. The Sheik trapped Backlund in his vaunted signature move, the camel clutch. Backlund, incapacitated and unable to escape the hold, refused to submit. The champion's manager, WWE Hall of Famer Arnold Scaland, feared Backlund would suffer permanent injury and threw in the towel, which forever etched the Iron Sheik's name in history. Of course, many of us know where that led to after that. His famed historical match with Hulk Hogan. Pah! Hulk Hogan! Anyways, though, let's packaging on the Iron Sheik. What we're going to do, as we always do here, we're going to get this opened up, and we will have ourselves a look at the Iron Sheik. Stay tuned. And the first thing we'll have a look at is the display stand that the Iron Sheik comes with. A generic display stand, of course, with the addition of the Iron Sheik card, just a basic cardboard. Put that in the display stand. The figure can stand on it very easily. He's got 2 peg holes under his feet, single peg on the stand itself. Let's put that aside. Let's have a look at the Iron Sheik, who I also might add bears a very strong resemblance to this guy's grandfather. I've always thought that, even when I was younger, I always thought the Iron Sheik looked like my grandfather. Right down to the mustache, although he didn't have the curled mustache, he just had a regular mustache. Perhaps that's why I like the Iron Sheik so much. My grandfather was much nicer than the Iron Sheik, though. He also was an Iranian, but... as you can see, I've got the Iron Sheik still in his robe. He's got a black robe here with some nice gold trim going on here. And certainly his... I can never remember what this is. Would it just be... I don't know what the actual technical term for it. He's certainly wearing a very nice one of these. I don't know, you probably wouldn't call it a turban. Do let me know down below. I think it's probably better that I just don't give it a name than give it the wrong name. But it does come off very easily, as you can see. I probably would be inclined, from a display end of it, I'd probably be more inclined to display Iron Sheik with everything on. Similar to how I would have Rick Rude, for whether you've watched that review or I haven't uploaded it yet. But these are two good examples of wrestlers, and Mr. Wonderful would be a good example of wrestler I think I would keep in their robes, because their robes, them wearing their robes, very iconic. But we'll take off the headdress here. We'll take off the robe, so you guys can see the Iron Sheik underneath. We'll just put that to the side. I carelessly threw it down, but I try to fold it nicely there. And we've got ourselves the Iron Sheik. It's funny enough that it looks like he has no neck whatsoever. Of course, some of Iron Sheik's other notable characteristics, he's got himself the classic Iran pants. Some nice detail work there. He's got himself his white socks. Again, very classic Sheik. And of course, he's got his most recognizable feature, his pointy shoes. I did always like the fact that he had half-colored shoes, or half-colored boots. I always like that. In the way of Iron Sheik's articulation, being that this is a standard Legends figure, he'll have the same articulation as all the others. Give you guys a close-up look of his face here. His head can rotate fully, well, not completely. You could probably get it all the way around, but why would you? That would kill the Sheik. He has ball joint shoulders. He has a rotation in the bicep, a bend at the elbow, a rotation in the hand, a bend in the hand as well. He has a mid-torso bend. He has a swivel in the waist. His legs can bend out. They can bend out. Back and forth. He does rotate at the thigh, although it doesn't quite look like it does, but he can. He's got 2 points of articulation in the knee, a swivel in the boot, and also a bend at the foot. His feet as well can swivel a bit back and forth. But there you have Iron Sheik. Let's cross our fingers. Hopefully Mattel, if they continue to do the Legends line, perhaps one day we will see ourselves a Nikolai Volkov. If we do, oh boy, you know which two I'm putting together. I have them side by side on my display shelf, the Sheik and Volkov. You either like him or you don't like him, but I think you can admit that this is a great representation of the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik, I'm going to give, I really want to give him a solid score. I'm going to give him an 8.5. If you like Iron Sheik, do pick this guy up. And only adds to more reason why the Legends line from Mattel is shaping up to be one heck of a great toy line. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time.